everybody, hello, this is the start of my stream. If you're watching this after the stream, oh, unfortunate you. Today we will be playing, I hope you can hear me totally okay, very fine. It is in the yellow. Today we will be playing, hold on, I just, does it show? Yep, I'm live right now. My audio's down. I'm just checking if, yep, I can see from this. Today we will be playing fnaf World and 100% incomplete in it. I already have some achievements, but we will just be running through those quickly. And, yeah. Oh yeah, not to mention it is on insane mode. Which is pretty much, I have, just kidding. You actually think I would set the difficulty to 20? No. I'm gonna start a new game, we're gonna have some fun, I just need to get everything set up. Nope. Oh! There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Hope that's fine. If I honestly do not care, turn that off, and oh, that's pretty laggy. Let's just make that smaller. It's gonna have to do for now. Oh my goodness, that takes up half the wait, that's later on. So we will be playing fnaf World today. Yeah, that corner isn't really relevant. Yeah. So I just have to, and if we do beat it after a while, I'm thinking lined up next is Cogs of the Oil, which is a spooky game, which I've already played one of them, but I haven't played much of it before. So this is gonna be new to me. And I'm thinking to do a Half-Life stream later on in the day. If you guys would like that. There. So we will be playing fnaf World. I hope that isn't too loud for you guys. I hope that's not covering over my voice any bit. I'm just trying to. I hope this is loud enough for you guys to hear the music. It's pretty loud. Yeah. So it isn't playing over my mic. We're good. No. Sorry about that. Warning, this contains flashing lights and disturbing. Oh, I don't have any of them. I thought I did. Okay, yes, new game. Adventure mode. I know you guys are gonna complain, so I'm just gonna pick hard. I want myself to suck. All is not well in animatronica. In Santa Village, Houston, well, we're working on it. The point is that something is horribly wrong. There has been a lot of bizarre occurrences around whatever. I'm not reading this. I mean, I'm not gonna read that clock stuff. You guys can read it if you want. I'm not. Basically, the basics is something's going wrong with a bunch of animatronic. A lot of people have turned on us, or something like that, and we're trying to find out what happened. So, the first ending we're going for is the clock ending. Now, might have the first problem of the day, though. Is that, I don't know which areas have a clock in it and which areas don't. Because as soon as you go to the next area, I believe that one was important. Oh, no. Oh. Wait. So, yeah, here it is. Secret in the game. Now, we're going to be talking throughout this whole thing, so I might as well bring up some key points about this game. Well, first of all, FNAF World is just odd from all other titles. Just a bit odd, if you can say so yourself. If I can say so myself. Like, something's going on that we don't know about. And my phone just... whatever. But something's going on here that we don't know about. Something dangerous. Something behind the scenes, I feel. And I feel like it has to do with Afton. Now, I'm not throwing out there I'm a theorist or anything. I do like theorizing a lot. But isn't it odd that Afton is always accompanied by who else you know? Then you know who. Cassidy, one you shouldn't have killed. Golden Freddy. But that's a bit odd. She's always there when he is. And you're like, what about FNAF 6? The weird pizzeria simulator that was alive and only tracked out the rest of the escape guys. Well, I believe Cassidy was actually in the suit with Afton. So, meaning by then, but there's something that feels a bit off about this game. One of the mini-games, as you might know. If you didn't know, one of the mini-games in the whole game, in this game right here, has Foxy.exe, and he says, how can I say this? Some stuff that doesn't sound right. Like he knows something that we don't. And I believe him saying the heart of madness or something has to do with William, as he went mad. But the heart? I have no idea. Unless if that heart is him trying to but trying to fix his family. Two of his sons being dead already, one of them was the mistake for Venom. The other one was for He's trying to heal, but can't. Like a normal. Went mad, and his heart is broken. You know, mad people do anything to bring their sons back to life. So what I believe is that he tried and tried. Then he found something. Remnant of these experiments. He went mad, obsessing over Remnant. Thinking it could bring back his daughter, son, and have medical pay for what he did. But what I believe is, it's too late. But he managed to. By using Remnant, he was able to bring back his daughter. Well, not exactly. His daughter possessed Thanos. But the crying child? Something a bit odd. The double spirit, I should say. But what if that's not what he's possessing? Honestly, I thought back then, when the older war was, I thought Austin killed his own child and the 4 kids and stuffed them into animatronic suits. Killing his own child, his only son. So, I guess we're not going for that ending anymore. But when you can see how fast he flees, I believe that's a representation of the children seeing him kill the other ones, and they try to flee the fastest as they can. But they weren't prepared. That's what I think. When you can see how fast can he flee. Or, in another sense, he's trying to do murder experiments. When you can see him, how fast can he flee. That's what I view. He has some kind of maternal link. And so there's the other one. You would have to play the minigames. I believe that was the first one. I believe the other one is listen to my voice and you'll find the key. Often, what I believe is this all relates to Afton in some way. In some deep level, relates to Afton somewhat. And he said to the children to follow me. He thought the key was Remnant. So he tried to extract it, condom it, thinking if this stuff can expand somebody's life to greater lengths, he probably thought it could bring back his dead children. Something like that. But then he messed up. The key didn't fit. He messed up. The children killed him by stringlocking him. And I don't believe the mimic in FNAF Security Breach is the same. I believe that is actually what happened. As you know, it's an iconic phrase. I always come back. Meaning there is a slight possibility, just a minuscule, small possibility, that isn't the mimic. And that But the Tiger Head AI thing, I believe that kind of makes sense. Something to people in pizzeria. Something to lower budgets. But Molten Freddy? That's the storytelling. But all molten and corrupted, of course. Trying, but with that, I think he uploaded a virus glitch trap. And when they escaped in the parts, a doorway allowed Afton to escape through to the digital world. As you know, anytime he finds a way, he'll do it. The Mimic was used to, well, actually do that. To mimic. And it was just a free endoskeleton. So then we put it on there. And where Afton truly is inside the robot. He was trying to rebuild himself. Kind of like Ganon from Zelda. Where he was trying to build him a new body with technology and somewhat of a body. Kind of like Afton. But not really Afton. What I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is, oh hell yeah, he's definitely alive. No way, that is just the Mimic. How can that just be a creep, a robot made that was a Mimic, that mimics things? I get it. I get it to mimic things. And it's able to mimic violence. Mimic one, the program. Unless Mimic 1 is just another name for the Bloodshot virus. Mimic 1 is what glitched. Because when it was developed, I believe in the book, Afton was still alive and still kicking and working for the pizzerias. So what I believe is that he managed to get access to it. It's like, this might have been useful in the future. So he kept a copy of the code with him. And since it can mimic anything, he had it mimic a virus that can be set to change anything. So that's when he takes control of the Mimic. And when he's dead, he still has control over it somehow. And when he is in the VR game, he's technically in the Freddy Fazbear database. Through different things, he manages to seek through and deceit and lie. Managing to get his corpse where he built himself, where he is, for the pizzeria to be built there. What if the whole time it wasn't? It was actually Afton. Afton back. As you might know, it's like iconic phrase, I always come back. And that's so stay true. Meaning, but if it is the Mimic, his corpse still has the remnant. Why the fuck would it still have the remnant after he's been dead for a while? And agony. Agony what kept him alive during the spring walk. Walk creates so much agony it keeps the person alive even after death. Agony is the single thing that's tying this whole franchise in a rough knot. And I believe agony is the solution. If we can figure out what agony is, specifically what it is, and what it does, we know it persists after a soul has moved on. But what if that's not true? What if the soul eventually turns into a agony version of itself? A version that's been living for so long. Something that's been living so long, building up rage, it becomes agony. The person doesn't die after all. Or move on. They remain forever. There's a period of time before a creature becomes completely grafted to a soul. Even if being completely destroyed, I believe that still doesn't stop them from suffering. Especially after I believe after what I believe is what happened after the game, after FNAF 1, was the pizzeria was rebranded to something new. But here's something. What happened to the original animatronics? Because they can't be the current ones in FNAF 2. That's impossible. They look completely different. That is impossible for them to be the FNAF 2 animatronics. They are completely different to the original ones. Bonnie? That looks different. Meaning, I believe juniors used to have those animatronics as their old ones. That's what they mean by old animatronics. That's what they mean by animatronics that were there before everything else. That was there before the whole pizzeria opened up. That they were designed. Unless if Five Nights at Freddy's 1 came on, they scrapped the old animatronics. But they're remnants. They're agony. Their souls remained forever. And when they found new animatronics to possess, they possessed them. Not the toy ones, but the current those ones. Unless if those guys are a completely different batch of kids. And the FNAF 2 animatronics, I don't think they're actually possessed. I know glowing eyes are obvious a sign of possession in FNAF. But think about it. Facial recognition? If Afton would be able to tamper with that, he would be able to make someone look like a villain. So they could put him under, oh, this guy, kill him instantly. Don't even let him in. Jump up and kill him. And I believe they see him as Afton, not as... Now think about it. Part number 2. His son might actually look like Afton. A lot. A little bit too much. So their system flags him as Afton, but just under a different name. But it's just Michael. And you know, anytime Michael's involved, it gets much more messier. Like, why would Michael be involved with all this? You shouldn't. It was just like a side character to Eddie. Unless... Stop Coughing is technically a in-game character in the game. In FNAF World, if it's connected to every game, Stop Coughing is the god of everything. Is a god to these guys. a god above them all, a creature of immense power, able to change time. Coffin is their god. Why wouldn't it be? Unless it isn't. And what I just said is one time jumble of mess. Think about it. Why would FNAF World be made? Hey, tell me why. If anyone's watching this right now, tell me why FNAF World would have that. This is no longer a FNAF World stream. We will get to the bottom of this. I don't care whatever happens. I want to get to the bottom of this stuff. But something else has been bugging me in the FNAF timeline. Something very much different that's been bugging me for so long. That's been biting at me. But hey, that's just a theory. Okay!